enjoy that? Thank you. What a crowd. Of course, this would not be possible. Should we bring up this would not be possible without the amazing, I mean, as you can see, we really went into the Amazon. That was actually a python on Magda's face. We really got attacked by ants. Let's welcome up our entire cast of the Green Inferno. Producer, Lorenza, Izzo, come on up stage. Come on up stage, the whole cast, everybody else. That way and that way, both ways. Thank you, everyone. Izzo, come on. And everybody. So here we are. Lorenza Izzo as Justine. Come on, Lorenza. Lopez, Carlos, Martinez, Daniel, Ariel, Levy, Queercia, Daryl, Sabara. Took a tarantula to the penis. Ignacia, Allamand, Antonio, and Lopez, producer, co-writer, and Antonio Queercia, the Daniel de Lewis of Chile. Our director of photography, our fearless director of photography. And she's shy, she's staying in the audience, our costume designer, Elisa. Wave Elisa. So
first off the bat, Aftershock was done, and then you went right back down to South America.
Yeah, we couldn't get enough. I had such a great experience, and I found, obviously, how many people here saw Aftershock? All right, there you go. So obviously you'll recognize nearly the entire cast of Aftershock. And while we were shooting, I actually finished the script for Green Inferno, and it originally started with me thinking, what if you were kind of kidnapped by cannibals, but you had weed, because you got weed down in the Amazon, but then you fed the cannibals weed to get them stoned to escape. Oh, then they get the munchies. It just kind of started from there. And we wrote the script and realized that, Nicholas and I had such a great experience shooting Aftershock. We wanted to go right into the Green Inferno. And we did, and we found there's an amazing group of talent. And, we loved what Allamand did in Spain, and just kept using the same group over and over. And we wanted to push it. We wanted to go farther than any film crew had gone and film in crazy. I mean, that was really, that river almost killed Lorenza. We all had to get deparasited afterwards. We got yellow fever shots. It was fucking crazy. So, and these were the only group crazy enough to do it. And then of course some people joined from Los Angeles and Canada. But it was a wild experience.
What can you tell us about the tribe?
The village. This was amazing. We went, I was scouting in Peru, and I just got on the river, and they call it the Pongo Aguirre, because the last person anywhere near there was Werner Herzog for Aguirre, the Wrath of God. So yeah, of course, so we're feeling super Herzog, we're going in a boat, and then the guide's we're gonna run out of gas, we're going for hours, there's nothing. So we had to turn around, just about to turn around, I saw this grass hut. And I was like, what is that? He's like, that's a village. And so we pulled up, and there's a little girl washing clothes on the beach. And then she kind of looks at us. It's clearly I'm the first white person she's ever seen. There's nobody that visits this village. And they're living in straw huts with hammocks. And people start to come out of the huts. And so we kind of stay back, and the Peruvians go forward, and they say, can we go here? Turns out it's a protected land, they're farmers. And about once a year they get visitors, so it's not that unusual. But I said, do you think we can film there? Because the village looks pretty fucking ready to go. Can we shoot? And they said, well, first we have to explain to them what a movie is. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, they've never left the village, most of the people. There's no electricity, no running water, they're completely cut off. I mean, it took us 4 hours to get there, just driving in the boat. And I said, well, how do we do that? They're like, well, we'll come back with a television and we'll show them a movie and explain to them what it is. I was like, great. So they're so they came back, they're like, we have great news. We went back and we showed them a movie, and the village loved it. I was like, oh, what did you show them? They said, we showed them Cannibal Holocaust. The entire village of 300 people, the children, the old people, thought it was the funniest thing they've ever seen. It's the most popular comedy in Queercia, Peru. So those little children in the movie had never seen it. I think they showed Wizard of Oz, E.T. No, they showed Cannibal Holocaust. Their only frame of reference for what a motion picture is Cannibal Holocaust. And everyone in the village signed up to be cannibals. So we said, well, how can we pay them? We gave them money, but they said, this is kind of useless to us because we can't we don't have a boat, so we can't get anywhere to spend it. So in addition to giving them money, we built a kitchen for the school. We roofed every house in the village, of course, after we shot. But yeah, 103 houses, that was it. So we literally completely upgraded the infrastructure of the village. So, and everyone got in on it. Like the kid climbing the coconut, I'd be like, I mean, the kids were playing soccer with the head. Like, they loved it. Like, I remember after they ate Daryl, they were all biting. Then there was a river. We'd all go like jump in the river and shower off the guts. It was surreal. So we talked to them, and it was crazy how quickly the kids caught on. Like the kids were doing selfies, and like, you know, we're all gonna agent up. But it was like one of these life-changing experiences. We get out of the boat the first day, and the whole village, we're like, where is everyone? And they all went around the cooler because they had never seen ice cubes before. And they were like, oh, and like passing around ice and like playing with ice. I mean, there's no refrigeration, and it's 110 degrees there all the time. So why would they? And they had like so like all the sodas went in minutes because they just took them and drank them because they'd never had a refrigerated soda drink before. It was like this mind-blowing experience.
You were interrupted at one point on the river scene.
Oh my God, this is the best thing ever. You're right, so the first day of shooting, so this is when we had everyone in the logs. Now the logs on that river were fucking uncontrollable. We very quickly started losing people. We had to jump it, like literally they're going down the river tied up in a log, and they got in the current, and it was really scary shooting that scene. So we're like, we gotta get this once. We have all the activists are there. It's like the first day, so we have all the natives fully painted in, and this is like we have amazing makeup artists that we really looked at National Geographic and did an amalgam of different tribes. We really wanted it to be, you know, authentic to the Amazonian tribes, even though it was a mixture of them. And so we have everyone with the bones in their nose, and K&B Effects puts the bodies all over. I want it to look like Colonel Kurtz's village, like you're going to the mouth of hell, you know, the dead bodies and the skeletons. And we have all the kids tied up in the boat. We're about to go, and these fucking boats pull up, and I'm like, what is that? And they're like, and it was 2 boats full of Christian missionaries from a super church in Texas. And Aaron's from Texas, and he recognized them, and they were like, oh my God, the devil is here. Like they pull up, and they see the kids tied up, and the fucking bodies and the heads on the spikes, and they were like, they started playing songs about Jesus and singing, and we're like, oh my God, this is like the fucking Teamsters shutting down Cabin Fever all over again. Like, what are the chances? So of course, I'm leaping with my camera to get this behind the scenes, and everyone has to hold me back. You're like, do not antagonize them. And they sat out in the river to interrupt our shooting, and thank God the sun, it was like 120 degrees, beat them down, they couldn't stay. But the village basically told them, fuck off, come back later. But yeah, welcome to Antioquia. And so, in the shooting of this, what was your most dangerous moment that you felt you were in, or what? Give us a jungle story.
Really?
A jungle story.
Which one?
One or two.
The river scene, that was a crazy scene. I literally didn't have to act at all. The screaming you see is completely real. There was a double who was actually